Mike. Sam, how's it going? So we have
It
Sam.
is going great, Jimmy.
Holy cow, that's the
Sam.
coolest thing.
It is
Live.
Happy Halloween at Carsland.
Sam is live from Disneyland. Hello, Holly from Charleston. Hey, Lana. So Sam is live from Disneyland. Sam, when'd you get there?
I got there a little earlier today, have some business in town. You know how that goes. So I thought I'd spend my evening over here, and I ended up at Carsland, which is decorated for the Happy Halloween, which John Lasseter talked about back at D23. And I got to tell you, this is incredible what they've done to Carsland with the Halloween decorations. Just amazing.
You poor unfortunate soul. You have you have business in Anaheim that you have to do
right around here, and that's where the annual pass comes in handy. So hey, it's late back there. It's still, you can still see the sun is still shining out here, and I see purple and orange lights everywhere that I can't wait to see what those look like when they're lit up.
Once those get lit up, it's going to be amazing.
I absolutely can't wait. So I'm walking down Radiator Springs here. If you guys have seen this before, obviously those what look like the teeth and the eyes that are the tires and the mufflers, absolutely incredible. Here, this is Sarge's Supply Hut, and it looks like he has some ghost cans out on the side here, which is kind of cool.
That's fantastic.
It is. You'll see spider webs all over, which I expect are going to be lit up later. There's a double feature playing at the drive-thru. Undead Batteries and Undead Batteries Jumpstart again. Kind of like that.
That's awesome.
Escape the Hitch Mountain. Hocus Spocus. How about that one?
Oh, that's fantastic.
And a blackout on 66.
The Imagineers seem to have outdone themselves, huh?
It is pretty good. Where do I go around the corner here to the Cozy Cones, which, of course, is known for buying all of your food in cones, and that's still the case. But now the cones have taken on some Halloween personalities, and they look like jack-o'-lanterns over here. Let me get right around the corner.
So, guys, for those of you just joining and used to seeing me and Lisa's faces up here and talking, we're going to get to that. But right now we have our buddy Sam from the podcast who is live in Disneyland. This is all the Halloween decorations, the new Halloween decorations over in Carsland and Disneyland in Anaheim. Absolutely.
You see Mater over here has his Halloween costume on. He's dressed up like, it looks like a count of some sort, which is kind of cool.
That's great.
Mater also has a costume. We'll see Mater out here in a second. You can see the spiders hanging from the spiders are cool because that's a distributor cap with some wires hanging out of it. You gotta love that theming.
Will the spiders light up, Sam?
I'm guessing there's spotlights on them. As I look around, there's lots of lights. Let's go down here to the flows for a second. So all of these chains that look like spider webs. You can see the spider webs have, I don't know if you could tell, the wrenches inside of it.
Yeah, they look like hubcap wrenches. Yep.
Yes, exactly. There, you got like this little photo opportunity. It looks like a count car or a spider of some sort. That's kind of cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right in front, and I'm in front of Flo's V8 Cafe. And all of these chains that look like spider web typically are not there. So those are all new. Happy Halloween is across the front of the supply hut here. You can see what looks like Mater on a broomstick in the background. That's kind of cool.
So Sam, let me ask you a question. Is this a hard ticket event, or is this just Halloween time?
This is just Halloween time at Carsland. This is what Lasseter talked about. If you remember D23, John Lasseter got on stage and he talked about how the Paint the Night Parade was going to come to DCA, and he talked about Pixar or Paradise Pier becoming Pixar Pier, and he talked about Haul-O-Ween. And this is Halloween, which is pretty cool. Let me walk over here. The body shop has a car that's all done up here. Let me
Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead car. There you go. At Ramone's. The House of Body Art. That's kind of cool. It looks like they're set up for a stage show of some sort here later.
Again, the theming at each of the sections looks outstanding.
It's amazing. It's amazing how they keep it Halloween themed and then also car themed.
There's the end of the Fast Pass line, by the way, just so you guys can kind of see that. For
That's
Radiator Springs Racer.
Okay, Radiator Springs Racers.
Yes, which goes around the corner here. But there were a couple other things I wanted to show you. Sparky's over here. The spark plug shop has a bunch of spiders inside of that.
Very nice.
You have to like this. It's a Haul-O-Ween reef. I don't know if you can tell, but it's essentially jumper cables. All kind of wrapped around each other there.
Oh, that is fabulous.
It is definitely good. And the teeth that are the cones, those typically aren't there. This is the centerpiece, obviously, Radiator Springs, the fountain. Radiator Springs Racer back there. This is the line going to that. I'm going to turn around to kind of come back the other direction. Luigi's Casa de Tires with the orange stripes around those are really cool. I could, after being here at Christmas, I can tell, for example, these lights that are hanging that are orange and yellow and some lights around the cozy cones, those are usually Christmas lights. They just hung Halloween themed lights up there.
That's awesome.
Which is really cool.
Now, here's a question. Now that they've got that themed for Halloween, will they just switch out the bulbs for Christmas?
It's a great question. Or are you just going to stream a different one?
Right.
If you look at it close, they're hooked there, which actually is a pretty interesting design element that Imagineers did when they designed Cars Land. They designed the Christmas decorations into it. So the first year, all they had to do was hook it on the hooks that existed, which was kind of cool. This is this attraction's pretty cool. This is Luigi's Casa de Tires. I don't know if you guys have seen this one or not. Let's watch this run once. I'm going to go up by the exit. This replaced the flying tires, if you guys remember that attraction.
Oh, yep. Now,
The
Sam,
Rockin' Roadsters. Yes.
out of curiosity, are you seeing an increase? Because I noticed there are a lot of people there. Are you seeing an increase in the crowds due to this theming?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm here enough to know that for sure. But there's definitely decent crowds back here in Cars Land. But I think Cars Land always has decent crowds, right?
That's fair enough.
Good point.
But I'm not here long enough to know. So watch these. These things aren't on a track. I'm standing right by the exit here. They're checking seatbelts.
Now, you said they're not on a track.
They're not on a track. I'm not sure exactly what's happening here, but this is cool.
So are these basically bumper cars that?
No, because they dance. They're choreographed.
Oh, nice.
Luigi's Rock and Roll. Yeah, that's why I think it's so cool. I rode this a lot of times with the family, but I thought while I'm here, let's watch this sucker.
So you guys just joining us. We have Sam live from Disneyland right now. So we're chatting with him and getting some live images from Disneyland. Please make sure share the broadcast with your friends and anybody else that may be, like Disney and may enjoy this.
There we go. So think of this is Luigi's wedding. His cousins are all in town.
Oh my God, that's incredible. Morgan, I think that's correct. Sam, you don't control it, right? The cars just move on their own.
You're just sitting on it. They're choreographed. They all go on their own. And when they stop, they're in a different place, and it's a different song the next time. I don't know how it does it. It's cool.
Very cool.
So if I back up a little bit, maybe we can see more of it.
Not quite, Joe. Joe says it's the teacup in Cars, but not so much.
Well, I have to watch the very end here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody's going to put their hands up at the end, and they all spin. You don't know where you're going. That's the cool part of it. They're all in unison, you can see, too.
That's it.
Hands up.
That's fantastic.
Thank Thank you. It's a different song every time, too. Anyway, I thought you guys would like that. Let's head.
That's pretty awesome.
I'm going to go back to the cones here, sort of cut a back way. Oh, wait, here comes Lightning McQueen. Let's listen in.
Hey, Bill, how are you today?
Hey, Race fan, happy Halloween!
Oh, so cool.
So if Lightning's going that way, that means Mater's going to be coming out. Mater will be out in just a second. I'm going to head back towards the cones again. Because we could try to figure out what... here's the only problem I have with cones. It's difficult to hold more than one of them because they're cones.
Right.
All right, so the first one, or number 5, we're going backwards. Pop cones, a scoop, or a Lightning McQueen souvenir bucket. Frozen concoctions, Red's apple freeze, and a lemonade. Red's apple freeze, I believe there's some alcohol in that. Pretzel blights and some twists. You can see they all have their little Halloween theme. The con queso, chili con queso, I think is one of the best. That is really good. I may be back for one of them later. Of course, ice cream cones. And churros is the last one. A churro cone.
A churro cone.
Yeah, a churro cone.
Fantastic.
Ramon's Paradise soda is what that comes with. So,
that's
Sam,
great.
have you had a chance to ride Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Break?
I have not this trip, but I have ridden that, and I like it. If you're a Guardians of the Galaxy fan, or just a fan of that soundtrack, as I am, you're going to like that attraction. That's the best I can put it. I'm going to look inside this. Sorry.
No. I was thinking we definitely need to make a trip out. Like, that just needs to happen.
Yes. So here's the Cozy Cone. This is where Mater's going to be in just a minute. But I'm going to peek inside of the lobby of the Cozy Cone because the detail in here is just phenomenal. Honk for service. I don't know if any of that's coming out. Honk for service. The Radiator Springs.
Oh, look at
Postcards.
Mater with the teeth.
Yep. All right, so I'm going to back up because I want you guys to see Mater. He's going to be around the corner in just a second.
Now you're so good at timing this out that you know that once Lightning McQueen goes off, Mater's definitely coming on, huh?
Yeah, that's what this line right here is. People waiting for their picture with the Mater.
Guys, for those of you just joining us, I know you're used to tuning in and seeing me and Lisa's faces, but we're joined right now by our friend Sam from the podcast and Sam's Disney Diary, live from Disneyland. So we're getting some great images here. I've never been to Disneyland, and all these Halloween decorations are brand new. So it's pretty cool to be it's almost like you're there.
I can't wait to see this
rather
lit
be
up.
there, Sam.
I wish that you were as well, Jimmy. You know that, guys. This I can't wait to see this lit up because you probably can't see any images, but there's a lot of purple and orange lights that just look really neat.
Yeah, I bet there's a ton of detail.
Absolutely.
Big thanks to Sam for joining us at the beginning of the show from Disneyland. He was waiting patiently for us to go live, so that way he could join us and give us that walkthrough of Halloween over in Disneyland, Disney California Adventure.